I don't know why I do this to myself. I genuinely don't know why I do this to myself. So, if you see from the title, I am not lying. I did it. You can kind of, oops, you can kind of see the little like clip right here. It's kind of an indicator of what happened. So, yeah, you see this. This is real. This is my account, and this happened. And I have horrible friends for making me actually do this. Cause like what friend, I mean, would make someone who has a gambling problem say, yeah, do it, no balls, do a multi on a character, you have E2. So, you know me, if I had E3 on a character in a game like this, where the E3 and E5 mean nothing, you think I'm gonna stop it there? No, if I have E3, I'm going to E6, and like, lo and behold, that happened. So, story time. So, this all stemmed from a voice chat that I was having with my friends before we hopped on Marvel Rivals. I was telling them about some funny little dream thing I had where for some reason, you know how dreams are weird, and I just pulled up my phone, it was my Starro account, and I had an E6 Cyrene for some reason, and I'm like, when did that happen? And then I was like, holy, and then I woke up, I did a multi for fun, and I got nothing, but I got 3 4-stars, and I was like, okay, you know, 3 singles back, pretty good. Fast forward to later in the day, I opened Marvel Rivals with my friends, there's 2 of them, one of them is the jackass, the other one doesn't say anything. I told them about that, I'm like, yo, like, that is just some like weird stuff, you know, dreams are freaky. And then he says, no balls, you'll do a multi right now. You know me, I can't back down from a dare like that when you're saying it to my face. So I said, I will pull out my phone, do a multi, and like turn on my webcam and show them it on my phone. And he said, do it, no balls, you won't right now. And so I did it. I look away, so I was like this. I wasn't even in frame. So I do the multi. Lo and behold, it was a gold or like the inverted ticket stuff, and I wasn't paying attention because I said I'll look up when the door is there because I like doing that. So I tell them not to say anything. I'm showing them. They can see the ticket and they know it's a 5-star, but they haven't said anything yet. And then they say like, yo, you can look now because a train like went by. So I look and I'm waiting for Pom Pom to open the door. I see a flash gold and I immediately jump into frame and I'm like, you are joking. In my head, I was kind of like, I really hope this is a loss, because it would be an early loss, because granted, this was literally 18 pity. And I mean, I got it at 18 pity, so it was 10 pity going into 20 pity, so it was very early. So, tapping through, boom, remembrance sign pops up. I can't see it because I was looking through the webcam. And then I saw Cyrene, and I was like, you can't make this up, man. And then I was like, I can't leave her at E3. And I just spent like 20. This was supposed to be a rival session, by the way. I was going to hop on and play some Star-Lord. And it turned into this. And then for just a while, I just like, you know what? Fine. And I kept doing summons on my phone. Went to pity again. I lost E4. Had to go to pity, I think. Yeah, I went to pity again. I got Cyrene, and it was a 2-in-1. Here's a screenshot. I don't know where it is. You see it. It's probably there. It was a 2-in-1. So what's funny is for the E4, I lost to Welt. Went to pity, got her, lost to Welt in the same multi. How? Give me one Bronya game. Got the E5 at, I think, Soft Pity again, and I got the E6, and I was so confident that I was going to win it, just because I'm that guy sometimes. When I'm confident, I'm confident. This time I did the summons on my computer. I got one pack, turned off all the packs, no more packs were being bought, went to my computer, did the summon, and I got it at 30 pity, so that was another early. Alas, that is the story how I accidentally, and I'm doing quotations because you can tell I'm not being serious, accidentally E6 Cyrene. And so today we are going to have some fun with it. I'm going to run her on the Remembrance team, not with Castrus, but rather her, RMC, Evernight, and Hyacine, and I'm going to take off as many relics on Evernight as I can just to make her do less damage, since this is mainly a Cyrene showcase. That's actually not going to be the only team. When I do it on MLC, I'm going to show you guys something funny that I created, quote unquote, funny that you can do with this. So yeah, that wraps up story time, and oh my god, I need to open friend applications, bro. Like, yo, like, is it time that I make a post, just like a post, friend applications that anyone can submit? Because I need better friends, bro. I need better friends. Because, like, who does this? Anyway, well, let's just get into the video. So for the first team, I'm just going to run this because this is the setup I have that's really funny that you'll see in a second, and just how funny and stupid it looks, especially because it's Flame Reaver, and he has some crazy damage mitigation or damage res, whatever the hell it's called. Can't remember at the top of my head. I'm recording this right after I woke up anyway, so like, yeah. I'm going to show you this team, and it's going to be really funny. So I'm going to do this MLC, and then I'll do a, I guess, DPS Cyrene run in, like, I don't know, regular Kings in check, just because I don't want to do a plate run, because in this video it'll be too long, and I don't want it to be too long. So to get the proper setup, I don't actually remember exactly how it goes. You'll see what it is in a second. It's really funny, but the goal is to kill before I actually get my attack off, like Ode to Eagle off. So I need the other ones here to kill. And I've done it multiple times, and I keep forgetting how to do it because I just forget. So I don't actually end up using Evernight attack here just because it will do too much damage. Man, I wish I could have the actual like bow skin, but like take off the MC. I kind of just wish it was just her. So I think it's this. And then I think I fire this out. And then it... Oh, no. It wasn't... It was not Trivial. Trivial was not supposed to be used there. So now it's not going to be, like, true, like, more funny. But you'll see what it is in a second. So, like, this ends up killing. But watch this. Very funny, isn't it? Oh, you want to see some highest cinema damage here? Watch this. Boom. Healer, by the way. And Flame Reaver gets killed with the power of love. So yeah, that's some funny things you can do. So that was a true one shot. That's not usually how I do it, but it did end up working. Anyway, let's just get to the anomaly run. Alright, yeah, again, I don't want this to be super long, and a plate run will still take like maybe 10 minutes, maybe a bit less. So I'm just gonna do regular, and it's gonna be funny. This is going to be main DPS, and to make Evernight do less damage, I did take off her ornaments. Like, her stats are still like good, and you know, obviously high invested. It's not gonna do like a big difference, but I'm trying to minimize it. But I want to keep the set on just for the extra damage, since it will make Cyrene do more damage. So that's what we're doing here. We're just gonna have some fun. Anyway, main DPS Cyrene is actually really fun. I ended up actually going ahead, and I don't question that pause. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but I ended up actually ranking every heir from like my favorite to least favorite, and I really did think about it, and I put her at number 5. You know what is crazy, guys? Maide is my 4th favorite heir right now, and probably will stay like that. But he's my only heir that has 0 dupes. No other heir I own has 0 dupes. Wait, no, that's a lie. So how am I gonna say this? Yeah, okay, so he's the only one that doesn't have any heirs. Mine is Danheng. Danheng's like the only other one, but you know, honestly, Danheng is just Danheng. For some reason, I know he is, like, he got like the whole core flame stuff, but like he just feels like the least heir out of the heirs. But yeah. So those two, I guess, are like the only ones that don't. This is gonna do really good damage, by the way. Boom. Sheesh. Imagine that one shot. That would be like a crazy, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill with this. Not with the ult, but yeah, like I can't. I'd have to take off every single relic to make her not do damage. And even then, she probably still will do good damage. Like, to be like completely honest. I'm gonna actually just fire here, do this, get my ult, and then action advance. But yeah, Maide is now my only heir. And like, Cyrene is 1 tier below Maide for me. And she has the E6. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, man. Like, it's just crazy. Usually my whole E6 like requirement was like they had to be one of my favorites. But I love all the heirs. A lot of them are my favorite characters. But, that happened. All that stemmed from one thing. I feel like by principle I have to at least get E1 Maide on his rerun. I feel like if I don't, it's just nothing will feel right if I don't. Although I will say, after using E6 Cyrene a lot more, I think my only problem with it is like her E4 and E6, while good, I think for like what they are not like actually as good. Like the damage increase from E4 is good. The shred you get from E6 right away because it's 20% defense shred when using Ode to Eagle once, and every other time it is a 24% action advance. Well, that's good. You're not getting Ode to Eagle a lot. You get it the first time, you're practically using ultimate for free, because you use it twice, you get the story stacks, boom, you shoot, that's 20% defense shred for the entire battle against everyone. But the action advance is really good on paper, but you're not really going to see it too much. And then our E4 just like kind of like an I didn't think that would do that much damage. But yeah, I kind of wish like her dupes help with, I don't know, like story stack gen. I wish you could like get some help with that. Like, I just wish they did more like with it, I'm not gonna lie, because it feels like if besides like the big damage increase, I'm gonna do this because I actually want to get like the shot. Wait, I think I can get. I think I have enough stacks. I'm not paying attention. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just rambling. But I think I have enough for an OD Eagle shot here. Yeah, I do. Okay, so he's dead. Boom. 13 million. And highest in alt wasn't even up. So, fun. Very fun E6 at least. Like, when you do get OD Eagle and see the big numbers, it's really cool. But I do kind of wish, like, the E4 or E6 helped a bit with story stacks. Because it still is kind of on the slower side. Again, like, you're not getting OD Eagle, like, an insane amount. It's not going to be something you see very, very frequently. Anyway, I don't know anymore. So that's the video. I just wanted to make this to talk about like what happened, just because I think it's video worthy. And I thought it'd just be a fun video to make. From your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, don't do what I do. I have a problem. And also, don't surround yourselves with friends like that made me kind of do this. I am going to be looking out for new friends. Anyway, see ya.